Facebook's facing a major ad boycott, and Unilever gets the ball rolling among big brands. I'm Jeff Beer, and this is Fast Company's Brand Hit and Miss of the Week. The miss this week, and frankly most weeks, is Facebook. The social network is in the middle of a PR nightmare as major advertisers from Patagonia and the North Face to Honda, Ford, Levi's, and Starbucks have joined the Stop Hate for Profit campaign, boycotting ads on the platform for the month of July. It's a coordinated response to the sheer amount of hate speech and divisive content on the platform, which began with civil rights groups such as the NAACP and the Anti-Defamation League. On Monday, in a nod to the impending boycott, Facebook announced it would seek an external audit for its content moderation systems. But the Stop Hate for Profit campaign responded, saying that none of Facebook's promised steps would, quote, make a significant dent in the persistent hate and racism so prevalent on the largest social media platform on the planet. Also, and with impeccable timing, the Washington Post this week published a story that said Facebook had basically been altering its policy to make sure President Trump couldn't violate it, all the way back since 2015. Yikes! The report said the company has constrained its efforts against false and misleading news, adopted a policy explicitly allowing politicians to lie, and even altered its news feed algorithm to neutralize claims that it was biased against conservative publishers, according to more than a dozen former and current employees and previously unreported documents obtained by the Post. This has all shown how much Facebook has ignored, denied, and obfuscated its responsibilities as a communications company, all to the detriment of democracy and society at large. Which brings us to this week's hit, one of the world's biggest advertisers, Unilever. The parent company of brands like Ben & Jerry's, Dove, Axe, and Lipton was the first big spender to join the boycott. Unilever joining seemed to instantly spark action among other major brands, either giving them permission or helping them find their own backbone to stand up for themselves. Look, all these advertisers combined only contribute single digits to Facebook's massive ad revenue. But their brands are popular, and so their voices are loud. Unilever also initially stood out for going beyond the original month of July boycott to say it was pausing all its ads on Facebook and Instagram until the end of the year. To have any impact on Mark Zuckerberg or Facebook will require loud, sustained pressure. Many companies have already cut spending through the end of the year thanks to COVID-19, so extending the boycott beyond July should be an easy decision. For those considering slinking back come August or even the end of the year, do they seriously think hate speech on Facebook is going to get any better between now and then? Or November 3rd, the date of the presidential election? The only thing that will make this boycott more than a corporate feel-good vanity project is to make it indefinite and tie it to a specific list of demands around how the social network polices hate speech and other problematic posts. And brands will need to be vocal about that too. Here's hoping Unilever can lead on that as well. That's it for now. What are your picks?